The kids at my daughter's school still talk about the time their substitute teacher caught a thief in under 2 minutes. I spent 6 years as a part-time magician at kids' birthday parties in Cleveland. Not exactly something you put on a teaching resume, but it came in handy during my first week as a substitute. We were stuck in a 4th grade classroom after a girl's lunch money went missing. The whole room was upset, but nobody would admit anything. 30 kids, all pointing at each other, the kind of mess that makes a teacher want to give up. The principal was already talking about calling each parent. Standard procedure: search the desks, question the kids, make everyone cry. Problem was, this was a class full of 9-year-olds with feelings. One girl was already sobbing. Mr. Dalton, the principal, was getting impatient. We need this sorted in 10 minutes or I'm pulling the whole class out. That's when I stepped forward. Sir, I might have another way. He looked at me like I'd grown a second head. You're a sub, Ms. Reyes. What could you possibly know about catching a thief? I pulled out a deck of cards from my bag. Still carried it out of habit. I used to do this for a living, sir. Give me 2 minutes with these kids. The teacher next door started laughing. Even the principal was shaking his head. This isn't some birthday party card lady. These are real kids with a real problem. Mr. Dalton was skeptical but curious. You're telling me a card trick will find the money? Sir, I've read 1,000 nervous faces. Party magic is just watching people. The trick is simple, but a kid who's lying always gives it away. He checked his watch. You get 2 minutes. I had every kid hold out a hand, palm up. I told them my magic card would feel warm in the hand of whoever took the money. I walked the row slow, watching eyes, not hands. First pass, nothing. Second pass, one boy in the back kept swallowing. His leg was bouncing. I'd seen that exact look 100 times at parties. Right before a kid confessed he hid the bunny, I stopped in front of him and just waited. 30 seconds left. Someone whispered. My voice stayed calm. This was just another nervous kid hiding something. Same as every shy child who swore they didn't peek at the card. He cracked. It's in my shoe. I'm sorry. Mr. Dalton just stared. How did you do that? 6 years of birthday parties, sir. You learned to read a guilty face fast. The boy gave the money back, and the crying girl finally smiled. No searches, no phone calls, no 30 kids in tears. Word spread fast. By the next week, teachers were pulling me in anytime a kid clammed up. I became the unofficial truth finder for 3 different grades. Mr. Dalton wrote me a glowing letter. Best instinct with kids I've seen in 20 years, he wrote. Saved us 100 painful parent calls. I even started showing the other teachers how to spot a fib, how to stay calm, when to push, and when to let a kid save face. The school made it a real little training session. The funny part was explaining it to my mom. So the school is paying you to do magic tricks now? It's reading body language, Mom. Totally different. But she had a point. 6 years of restless kids and pick a card had prepared me for that classroom better than any teaching course. My old party boss thought it was hilarious. Always knew that girl would use her tricks for good. Just didn't expect it to be at a school. By the end of that first month, I'd sorted out more than a dozen little crises. No yelling, no tears, just quiet honesty every time. Mr. Dalton recommended me for a full-time spot. We need teachers who think differently, he said. Your weird little job is exactly what makes you good at this.